What if the real reason you keep losing is not because you are weak, but because you stop right before life was about to change? Stay with me, because this story might feel like it was written for you. There was a young man named Max, not famous, not special, just tired. Tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of waking up with big plans and ending the day with the same guilt. Max lived in a small rented room. His phone was old, his clothes were simple, and his dreams, they were heavy. He always told himself, one day I'll fix everything. But one day never came. Every morning he would say, today I will start. Today I will change. And every night he would whisper, tomorrow. His friends moved forward. Someone got a job. Someone started a business. Someone went abroad. Someone got married. And Max? He stayed in the same place, like life was running and he was standing still. He tried many things, online work, small jobs, even a course. But the moment it got hard, he quit. Not because he didn't want success, but because he was scared of failing again. One evening, Max checked his bank app. The number was so low, it didn't even feel real. He stared at the screen for a long time. Then he looked around his room. A broken chair, a weak fan, a wall with old marks. And in his mind, a loud voice said, "Is this it? Is this your whole life?" He felt something burning in his chest. Not anger at the world, anger at himself. He opened his phone and typed a message to his mother, but he didn't send it. Because what could he say? Mom, I'm trying. But he wasn't. He was only thinking, planning, dreaming. That night, he went outside. He walked with no direction, just walking, like he wanted to escape his own mind. He sat on a bench near a small tea stall. The air was cold, his eyes were tired, and his heart felt empty. He bought a cup of tea. His hands were shaking a little. Then he heard a voice. "Too cold for tea, isn't it?" Max looked up. An old man sat beside him. Simple clothes, calm eyes, a face that looked like it had seen storms. Max forced a small smile. "I guess." The old man looked at him for a second, then said, "You look like someone who is losing a fight." Max laughed softly. "I've been losing for years." The old man nodded slowly. "Let me tell you something. Losing is not the worst thing." Max looked at him. "What's worse?" The old man leaned closer. "Quitting. Because when you quit, you don't just lose the game, you lose yourself." Max stayed quiet. The old man continued, "Most people don't fail because they can't win. They fail because they stop showing up." Max felt those words hit him. The old man pointed to Max's chest. "Your problem is not your skill. Your problem is your mind. You get tired, and you believe tired means stop." Max swallowed. "How do I fix it?" The old man smiled, like he was waiting for that question. "Make a rule." "A rule?" Max asked. "Yes," the old man said. "A rule that does not care about your mood. A rule that does not listen to fear. A rule that holds you on your worst day." Max whispered, "Like what?" The old man said one line, slowly, "Refuse to lose." Max looked down. It sounded simple, but it felt heavy. The old man stood up. Then he added, "Listen, son, life will test you every day, and it will ask you one question again and again. Will you quit or will you continue?" Then he walked away. Max stayed there, staring at his tea. That night, he went back to his room. He didn't sleep. He took a paper and wrote, "Rule number 1, refuse to lose, even when I'm tired, even when I'm scared, even when I don't feel like it." The next morning, Max woke up, and the first thing he felt was resistance. His mind said, "Not today." His body said, "Too tired." His fear said, "You'll fail again." He sat on the bed, staring at the wall, and for the first time, he noticed something. His mind was not trying to protect him. It was trying to keep him comfortable, and comfort was stealing his life. He stood up and said out loud, "Not today." He opened his laptop. He applied for work. He practiced a skill. He studied. Even when he felt slow, he continued. First day was hard. Second day was harder. Third day was painful. On day 4, he failed again. He got rejected. He got ignored. He felt stupid. He almost closed the laptop. His hand was already on the power button. Then he saw the paper on the wall. Refuse to lose. And something inside him snapped. Not anger, not motivation, something stronger. A decision. He pulled his hand back and whispered, "I can lose today, but I will not quit today." That one sentence changed everything. Because from that day, he didn't depend on motivation. He depended on his rule. Weeks passed. His life didn't become perfect overnight, but something did change. He started trusting himself again. He started becoming the kind of person who finishes. Slowly, Max got small wins. A tiny freelance job, a small client, a better routine. His room was the same, but his mind was different. And that's when he understood the truth. Winning is not a moment. Winning is a habit. One evening, Max walked back to the same tea stall. He looked around, hoping to see the old man again. He didn't find him, but he smiled anyway, because he realized the old man didn't give him luck. He gave him a rule. And sometimes, one rule is enough to save a whole life. So if you are listening right now, and you feel tired, and you feel behind, and you feel like quitting, let me ask you something. What if you don't need a new life? What if you only need a new decision? Not a big decision, just one. Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose to laziness. Refuse to lose to fear. Refuse to lose to the voice that says, "You can't." You don't have to win today, but you must not quit today. Because the day you stop quitting is the day your life starts changing. If this story touched you, remember this rule and carry it with you. Refuse to lose. If this video helped you stay focused and motivated you to keep going, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring motivation. Share it with a friend who needs direction and hope right now. Thank you for watching.